flow. I cleaned the desk. Finally. So, what are we going to do today? I don't know. My mind is blank, but I think that there is something that is bothering me a lot. So, let's forget the gearbox for now. Okay, the mechanism for the headlights, we're gonna solve with a micromotor. Fine. So we can actually remove this. Not needed. So it's not gonna take up space here. This is gonna be fine. And the motor is gonna sit somewhere here in front. Solved. But what is bothering me immensely is the A-pillars. A-pillars are a huge problem. And I don't know how to solve them yet, but maybe we can do something today. So what we have now. What we have now is this situation. Okay. So why is that not good? This is not good because of this. You see the problem. So this is not good on so many levels that it hurts me. You know, so we need to make sure that this absolutely does not happen. So which means that this here should not turn. So what's happening here is that, but of course now everybody here is, oh, I hate this. Up until today, this never happened, but now it decided, yes, now I'm gonna go out. Okay, fine, I guess. So the problem is this, of course. And you too. Someone's trolling me. So this here. This here absolutely sucks the way it is now. Yes, it sits here, but I guess I mean, and even this here. See, okay, I'm putting this in, but it's, yeah, it's legitimate. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, in CAD, Christian would probably say no, but I think that's okay. We can hardly do this any different, and for it to be any good. But this needs fixing. How? I think what we need to prevent it from, from making this. And there is some limited scope for doing this. So obviously, I think that we need to do some sort of lever system here. So the roof would be two studs thick, with a lift arm running under this and picking up on the axle here, which we need to change this part, of course, but picking up here, and then we would prevent this from, flexing. First, of course, we're gonna experiment with this and see if this even makes sense. So if we fix this before we make it pretty. If we fix this, if it even works, if it, because it's such a small lever, and so this doesn't happen, because this is really, I cannot live with it. So first we need to redesign this so we can have a attachment point on this side, I guess. How would we redesign this? Hey, Mr. Morty. So one alternative would be, of course, to use something like this. If it would be available in red, then we can use this guy here in a manner. Let's see. So we would do something like this ish. I don't know. We put this in. This. Like that. Okay. And we have this here. But the problem here with this is, obviously, that it's not in the right place. And it flexes into the wrong direction. The colors are not my concern really, because if this would be made into a set, colors would be put in accordingly. That's not the real issue here. Okay, so this doesn't work the way I hoped, but since we are and this is being put in here, maybe we can compromise this section here to put in something, a little something. I don't know. Let's try. As I said, first we're gonna see if it makes a difference. Then we're gonna think about making it pretty and viable. I need to first see the mechanics of this. How much sense it even makes. Some, none, I don't know. So we're gonna make a very simple mod here. See if this, come on, this even makes sense. Okay. This is probably a CAD disaster. And it doesn't even work that well, because we have so much movement here. So if this doesn't move, which it doesn't, this moves. Yeah. So this here is fixed. So this is fixed, but then we get movement here. So we need to beef this up so that this wouldn't move. I mean, this is stronger than this side. This side is just jelly. This is stronger, but it's still not what I would like, because, you know, yeah, even up there it's stronger, but yeah. What to do? What to do here? I really don't like this. Yeah, but I don't think the J-beams would do much difference, but we can try them. We can try them, no problem. Problem is that here we have only one option to attach this, so only this here fits. This is the only way this fits. Maybe it's gonna be enough. I don't know. Obviously, this then means that we have a hole in the roof. So here we're gonna have, well, a space, no matter what we do. And yes, the J-beam actually makes a lot of the difference. What if we move the J-beam down? So if we use the two holes here and move the J-beam one step further down, so like this, come on, like this, so we can use these two holes here, and the J-beam is not visible on top of the roof. Since it's black and the door frames are gonna hide, come on, focus. The door frames are gonna kind of hide it. We could get away with it. Focus. Thank you. We could get away with it. But we need to see about this part here, because this part here obviously clashes with this. I mean, we cannot put this in here at the same time as this, I think. But let's install this first. Yeah. So obviously this guy here doesn't want to be here when the J-beam is here. Like this, no problem. basically now we have to just connect the whole structure here with the J-beam. Yeah, because now it's all, and then I don't know. See, still the problem is that there's so much movement here. Ideally I would like to connect this to this. I was actually thinking about making a connection here as well, so that this wouldn't be able to pivot, and the connection here would be, sorry, connection here. Since this is gonna be hidden by the door frame, we could do something. So we would beef up this and use another another lift arm like this. So the wishbone, whatever this is, and connect to another ball joint somewhere here. And then we would basically fix this in place, so it wouldn't be able to tilt up and down at all. And then maybe we don't have to do anything here. And since this would be in 3D, this would even prevent this from happening. On a half pin, I know they do have something. They do have ball socket with pin something. Yeah, but I was considering it, but I am not sure if this would help us exactly here. So let me show you what I had in mind. Yeah, I know. We were discussing this at the beginning, before I did this. So my idea, as stupid as it is, was something like this. Yeah. So obviously we cannot use this as such, but you know, my idea would be to use this here in a capacitive. We'll probably have to move this inwards. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. This is gonna be great. Or a big failure. I'm gonna show you what I'm doing while I'm doing. So keep tight. Where can we place this? Okay. So imagine that. Imagine another ball socket here, and this would then mean that this cannot move up and down, and because these are not perfectly aligned, it would also prevent movement side by side. This is an idea. Now we need to turn this around and see exactly what we are dealing with here. And remove the tire, because it's kind of in the way right now. I am reasonably confident that we can find a solution for this. But I've been reasonably confident before, so and I was wrong. Okay, can we see something? Okay, so we need to suspend this here somewhere, and the socket. You see, you don't see. It almost matches. Come on, focus. Not on the back, here on this. Yeah, anyway, you get the idea. It almost matches the socket, but not quite. Not quite. How could we make it match better? You know, this would be really great if we could suspend this here. This would have a nice lever, so that and it's most of this is hidden away, so you don't see it. And this would be, you know, no. Crankshaft piece is useless here. What if we turn this 90 degrees? Could we attach it to this here somehow? Or even if it was placed forward, like, come on, like this, for example. I mean, this theoretically could still work. I don't know about the tire impacting it. Maybe it wouldn't work, but this is still an option. Or if we, come on, I don't want to let this go. What? No. Shocks are perfectly fine. Nothing is prevented. We put a lot of effort into this, so if we, you know, turn this in such a way, for example, like this, that it would point upwards, and we could pin it somewhere here, maybe, or here. That could even work. What's the situation? Half a stud, of course. I mean, it's hard to say, but this here could potentially be pinned somewhere here. The problem is, of course, that so basically on the transverse beam here. The problem is that we have, of course, the classic half a stud problem. Or do we? Maybe not. Maybe not. Hold on. Let me change this. So we need socket that would, okay. I'm just gonna improvise something just to have something here. No, I have not done this yet. So we would put this, you know, like this. So it would point upwards. And we need to put, you know, here we need to use this part here, and I'm just gonna use it here now, just so we can test the theory. So what I'm gonna do here is this. I'm gonna place it here. I'm gonna show you in just a second what I'm doing here. Like this, and then this might, oh, this is gonna work. It's gonna work. Holy shit, it's gonna work. Just a second. Just a second. It's gonna fucking work. And this can be done better, differently, but it's gonna do for now just to test the theory. Not really. It's almost, but not quite. Let me show you. Almost, but not quite. Sorry, I forgot. But you know. So, yeah. See this? Yeah. Let me. I mean, this is the problem, of course. This is hitting this, but this is really strong, and we have a lot less movement left and right. So we could go with this and modify it. So ideally, this we could change further inwards. It's gonna be black and not visible, so don't worry about it. And make an even better effort in preventing side-to-side movement. So when both are done like this, the side-to-side movement will be also less. So we're gonna get more rigidity here. And of course, the main thing is, of course, that we don't have to block it here. We just need to use the J-beam here, and it's gonna be fine. And this is gonna be a lot stronger, because you see now that it's moving, it's twisting all of this, which is good, which means that the forces are actually being transferred to this, which is what we want. Yeah, so this sadly doesn't work exactly. This would probably hit the tire anyway, so we need to change this. Yeah, let's change this and move it further inwards. Oh, just a second. Yeah, how much? No, I'm just wondering how much these two are in contact, because they are in contact, but is this legitimate or not? It's hard to judge. Hard to judge. Now when I release that, yeah, they are suddenly not in contact, so it was holding it down a little bit. Okay. I'm probably gonna fix these parts two together, just so that this is not moving up and down and causing discrepancies. Yeah, it's not easy. Triangles are hard, I know. Okay. Especially because this is a 3D triangle, you know. This is not just simply, you know, we are doing, this is like tilted in this direction, in that direction, and you know. Well, no, I don't want to use a half-width lifter, because this is very important point here. If we compromise this, compromise, you know, the whole thing. Okay, so we need to move this further inward by 3 studs. And since we are gonna move this, so the idea is to move this parallel to this, so they are in the same axis like this, so we don't get any weird stuff here. So it would be moved like, you know, I mean, it's gonna be distorted anyway, but you know, something among these lines, somewhere here, or like this, for example. So they could be, it could be pinned in easier. Yeah, that would be probably the better solution. The only problem here is that the 4 studs that we have here, see the 4 studs, I mean, this is going to be like this. But the problem here is that if we go further inwards, the beam, the cross beam here is preventing this. So it would have to be even further down. So 5 stud difference. So we can get over this beam, because it's not angled at the same angle as this, and because that's not the case, the beam here is actually blocking this from cleanly going through. So it's gonna always be at a slight angle. Right. Sometimes I really wish these were available like in 2 stud form with an axle hole here. That would be, for suspensions, that this would be really good. So these, exactly like these, but just an axle hole. Just an axle hole. This would allow so much more, so many. I mean, the possibilities are endless. Formula One suspensions and, you know, whatnot would be suddenly viable with this. But right now, no, it's garbage. Okay. I'm gonna try something. And yes, of course, this can be raised on here. I was thinking of modifying this here because I mean, we do need this beam across because it's preventing this from falling apart. But right now it's counterproductive. Let me put the wheel back on and check something. But if we can reposition it. What if we can reposition it? Okay. And yeah, theoretically we can reposition it. Theoretically we can reposition it. So from its current state or position, we can reposition it. So it can be this beam here can be in the level of this here. Not here. I mean, here we're gonna use, you know, something. But yeah, we can reposition it. yeah. So if we yeah, maybe. So if we do this here, and let me just, you know, just get rid of this here. Yeah, I'm gonna use this for now. We got just working on one side, so I'm going to remove this and put this in. Yeah, still not enough. Yeah, even if we do make this work, then we need to redo this. Okay, fine, then we'll do it. We are going to probably have to change the steering wheel mount again, but you know, we're gonna do it no matter. Okay, so I'm gonna, you know, this part here, it's gonna be probably changed, but not right now. I'm going to put in this here just to test if you know what I'm trying to do is even viable, you know, before I invest too much time in modifying it and then it doesn't work. Okay, this is not ideal at all, but because this is not ideal, because we are obviously we are hitting this with this, so we're gonna move this one step further down, and let's see what's happening there. So I'm gonna, you know, I'm going to remove this and this here. No, I can't remove this. I'm gonna change the camera angle so you can actually see what I'm doing. So we're gonna move this one step further down because we can, to make room for our experiments here. And these are, of course, experiments. Don't judge me. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just trying to see what works. I'm probably gonna invest in just doing one side. So okay. So the idea here is if we can possibly for some strange reason get in with this here or something. Okay. Okay, this is still in the way, so let's do it without the crossbeam. We'll figure out something to do the crossbeam, I don't know. But let's first install this here. So let's switch back again. So our goal here is, of course, to first install this here. Somehow, you know, the crossbeam here was in the way, but let's see. I want it to be inwards a bit, so we can get a lever to prevent this from going side to side. And of course, I mean, up and down, it's going to be automatically fixed once we do this. I'll be damned. Let's try a cheeky move. Illegitimate, but cheeky. Let's see how this works. Let me just put it together, and then you can murder me. And Christian is probably gonna kill me. And I bet Ben also has doubts. Yeah. If this was a mock, I could get away with this. You know, if this was a mock, I could get away with this. Easily. But you can probably see in the video already that these are actually spreading. They're spreading apart. It's not okay. Which is understandable because the geometry here was just a shot in the dark, obviously. So we cannot support this on this, but we can maybe find a support, you know, on the other side. So like this. You know, maybe here. Yeah. It just depends. This is half a stud. This may. How much is this? It's hard to judge. Yeah, is it half a stud? It is. So half a stud, 1.5 studs down, and we are, see, we are 2 studs in and 1.5 studs down here. Then we could have an option, maybe. Gotta try. So how would we mount this? 1.5 studs. The half studs is the issue here. No, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not an issue at all. This. And we're gonna use light bluish gray to see better. Okay. So now we need to modify this here. So this here would be made like this. And for our purposes right now, we would do it like this. Not ideal, but I can live with it for now, just to see if it works. So we do have a mounting point. Is it gonna work? I have no idea, but let's see. How wrong is it gonna be? Wow, okay, I can see already that it's pretty wrong. Or is it? Yeah, it's not okay. You can actually see that now that it's mounted, this thing is being, like, it's being twisted up. Maybe not it's visible on camera. You see the whole panel here is pointing up a bit. Should be parallel, but it's being stretched. But okay, I mean, the idea is sound, and this is gonna be also less because I can already feel that, you know. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, I mean, yeah, this is, see, this is parallel, and then when I lift it up, you can see how it gets lifted. That's not okay. But yeah, it's it's an idea worth pursuing, I guess. Let me get rid of this. So what do we need? Maybe not half a stud. Maybe we just need to do yeah. Let's see. Maybe if we just lift this up half a stud, maybe then it's gonna be fine. So what do we need for that? If I wanted this to be like that, so one half a stud up. Yep, like this. So I'm gonna use. No, I didn't. I didn't yet. I have. I mean, I have not. I have with my English. I have not yet. Okay. Holy geometry, Batman. Okay, half a stud, and this makes this much difference. Interesting. How does this fit? Whoa. Okay. Doesn't fit at all. Does not fit at all. Okay. Not really. No way we can fit this in. Okay. Let's get rid of this. I'm going to put this back in just to compare. Compare how much the difference is. Come on. Okay. 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 This is how we had it previously. Oh, come on. Light metering. Why you... Okay. Oh, okay. So this was actually not that bad. Come on. So it's half a stud and half a stud. If we put this half a stud... Okay. Okay. This would be viable. So half a stud. That can be easily accomplished. Let's see. This can be. Oh, but it's half a stud. Okay, it's half a stud like this as well. I see. So there's half a stud difference here. You know how sometimes you lose the will to live? Yeah. Uh, I'm going to hell, of course, but and in hell everything is gonna be half a stud with the odd stud stuff in between, so it just doesn't fit. Hmm. What if this would go one stud further in? Hmm. Let's try this. Hmm. Of course. But I don't want it to be here exactly. I want it to be further in. This is okay. No, I don't want this stuff to be here. Not really. A wild idea. What if I use this here in a very unorthodox manner? Hmm. The idea was to move this into a weird position. Like so. And this could still be accomplished. This could still be accomplished. Yeah, so we could have a actual triangle here. See, like this. So we would have these two like that. So this wouldn't be able to move at all. And the problem here, of course, is we are getting cock blocked by this here. So this part here. This part here. Okay. Let's Let's try this. Okay. I can live with that if it works. And the idea here is that we could angle it somewhere here onto the beam here. I don't know if you can see it. Come on. No. Maybe. Hard. It's very. I mean, it's very hard to judge. Very hard to judge where it needs to be here. And this is, in danger of hitting it. But it could be brilliant. It's a shot in the dark, but let's see. Maybe. Does this actually work? Fuck off. Let me show you. If I am permitted to show you. Okay. Do you see this? This actually works. If you want to go up and down, it actually goes outwards. So it goes up and down is impossible. If you want to flex it, it's pivoting outwards, of course. But if pure up and down is, yeah, it's still possible. Yeah, it's still possible, of course. But if we fixed this somehow, it would be at least more difficult, I guess. Yeah, or not. I mean, yeah, it would actually have, this would actually have to be a lot closer to this. another wild idea. Fuck off. Okay. Another wild idea. So if we replace this here with another okay. Imagine if we found a solution to mount something here. Imagine. You know, like this. Is this half a stud or is this one stud? It is half a stud would do. You know, half a stud would almost do, but no, then we have this problem because this is not exactly half a stud or one stud. And if we move this down, sorry, I need to try those options. There's no other way. Obviously, this is not ideal, but this is all gonna be hidden by the door anyway, so it's gonna only gonna be visible when the door is open, if that. Interesting. Okay, so now we are half a stud in that direction, and I think 1.5 stud in this direction. Let's see. I mean, I'm guessing this is half a stud distance. Maybe. I mean, this we can easily solve. Then only this here remains, which we also can solve with relative ease by using this here. Yeah. Let's see how this works. we said half a stud, right? Half a stud. Mhm. Okay, this we can solve. How to solve this? I want I want this to be fixed, left and right, if possible. Is it here? Oh, it's neither. Okay. Wow. So it's not half a stud, right? What? I'm confused. Now what? So it is half a stud. Okay. Okay, this. Okay, this feels wholly different. Okay, see this? Suddenly, I can feel the force being transferred to this here. Needs reinforcement, but holy shit. I mean, by no stretch of the imagination is this perfect. Not at all. Because one problem that we are facing here that I can see, no matter what we do, is that, yeah. No, wait. We go inside. Hold on. Before I say anything stupid. More stupid than usual. Sorry. Okay. So what we want, of course, is this needs to be like perfectly vertical when viewed from the top. Otherwise, we are stretching this here. So this is not our goal. That's the point of the pivot, the ball joint here. But when we do this, this thing here becomes strange. So if we do this, then we have a problem here. And we stretch it out a bit. See how now it goes like curves inwards. And if we do this, so if it looks half a stud out on each side, then this here you can see a little bit. It's basically it's tilted out a little bit. It does what it's supposed to do. Let's remove this here. Let's see. Okay. So it fits here perfectly fine. So up and down movement is permitted, but we still need to, fix this. So this is wobbly, but we have not done anything to that, so it's gonna be fixed. Maybe. Obviously, we need to make this corner here a lot better, but this is actually looking, when I put it in this position, pretty okay. Nothing is really stressed here. It's sitting perfectly fine in exactly the position it needs to. And you can see, if this is not there and I'm lifting the car, for example, see how it moves. And when I'm compressing the car in the suspension, it's legit. It's definitely legit. So what we need to do here is we need to make sure that this doesn't move. This doesn't move. We're gonna fix it like this in position. Obviously, we're gonna change all of this. The connector here is gonna be here, and this needs to be half a stud in between, and then it's gonna be I refuse to say it's gonna be fine, but it's gonna have to do, I guess. Yeah. How are we gonna do this? I don't know yet. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. But this guy needs to be half a stud offset left and right. Somehow attached to this here. Not able to twist in each direction. Oh, this guy's still hanging here. Okay. I don't know. If you have any ideas, please let me know. I'm sure we are gonna do something here. I mean, even as an experiment, I want to fix this to see if, because now this is now wibbly wobbly. I want to fix it so we can mount everything and see, if it's okay. Mm, almost, almost. Hmm? Okay. Hmm. Could we maybe? What? Two halves start by two beams with cross holes. Uh, the problem is the half a studness of this. Oh, come on. Problem is half a studness of this. So let me put this back in. Let me put this back in for a second. Okay. So it's here. This is here. How would I place an axle hole? How would I place an axle hole that's gonna be relatively rigid here? That would be interesting. Mm, 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 mm. No, forget the cam pieces. The cam pieces are useless because they have the half a stud, just half a stud insert of the axle, which constantly slips out because it's not really half a stud, but it's less than half a stud, and it's just garbage. The cam pieces are useful in very few situations, and you have to brace them from both sides. So no, here they are absolutely not useful because this must not fall apart. That's the crux here. There is a solution for this here. I want to brace this as close so the connector would be here. I'm even thinking of using the angle connectors and then bracing it on this as well, so it would be, we would create a more rigid structure here. That would be amazing. And I'm sure it can be done. As a matter of fact, as a matter of fact, let's try a few things. So let's solve the half a stat first. Now we have to come from this here to this here. And since, let's not forget that this can move a little bit. Okay. It's a shame that this is in the way, but we're gonna figure something out. Yeah, the problem is that if this is angled like that, yeah, I shouldn't have anything there. Damn it. Damn it. I could angle this, would be better. If only I could angle this. But I can't. If I move this one step further back, then I could angle it downwards, but I can't. Okay. Now I'm trying to find a way of fixing something. Get this could fit. But it's crap. If this would fit like that. Yeah, but it can't. No, it can't. It can't. Hmm. But if it could. This could fit. Okay. Okay. Now we need to fix this to this. Maybe it's doable. Okay. Okay. What if we reinstate? What if we reinstate the beam here? The way it used to be. Okay, this doesn't sit. This doesn't sit straight for whatever reason. Okay, but now it does. Okay, now it does. Good enough for me, at least. And if we put this in here, okay, there's no room for the beam here, so we're gonna have to re-engineer the beam. Okay. Okay. This is gonna happen. It's gonna have to happen. This is legit. Holy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, this is. Holy shit. This is next level. This is actually pretty damn good. It's such a shame that the holes don't align here. Such a shame. But this is. Holy shit. This holds a lot. This holds. Okay. And it's gonna hold even more when we combine these. It's probably doesn't hold up in CAD, but you know. So I would like this to be fixed here. It's of course a half a stud affair, as usual. How could we fix this? Okay. Yeah, not like that. Not like that. Yeah, still at it. I mean, obviously, but now we are at a place where we can probably do something. We are experimenting. Hello. We are experimenting. This is nothing final. As I say always, we are just experimenting. I have no idea what's gonna happen. Yeah, this is very structural, so this is very structural. So we need to be thorough here. Problem is the half a stud nature of everything here. And the fact that now effectively we have no cross beam that would hold this in. But we're gonna, I think I know how we're gonna solve this. The most worrying part of this is of course the fact that I would really like, you know, to brace this somewhere, and then this corner would be really strong. Right now it's strong, but you know it's still not the way I would like. Hmm. 1.5 stud. I mean half and half stud. Half stud. How we would be able to have a axle, whatever, half a stud. I would like it to be connected here on, not on the very top, but the stud below the top. So here, John, here I would like it to be connected here. But it can be connected to, I mean, theoretically, something that's down here. No, it can be down here. But problem is the wheel, which doesn't allow this. So it would ideally be straight on, not here, but yeah, not like this, because then it pushes this out, which it should do, because this needs to be here. Maybe would make this easier, maybe not. No, the problem with bionicle ball joints they are even stud affairs, not half a stud affairs. So that's the problem. We are looking for a half a stud solution here. If 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 it's a half a stud solution. Let's test it. Let's test it. What I'm going to do now is not gonna be what we are gonna use, but I'm just gonna test if the distance is correct. If it's not, then yeah, Ben knows how to trigger me. There we go. There we go. See, this is what I was looking for. This is what I was looking for. Yeah, I was looking for this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This feels so much different than this. I mean, this is just garbage. This, while it's not completely rigid, compared to this side here, this is just a different world entirely. Yeah, this is definitely, this is crap, complete crap. Yeah, oh, it flexes so much. This doesn't flex at all when I'm lifting it up, which is one of the things I want. Yeah, and this is just, boing. Yeah. Let's see what happens without the L-beam. So I removed this here. Yeah, it is without the beam here. We do get some deflection here. Yeah, that's inevitable, but it's compared to this and this is wow. It's not perfect, not at all, not at all, because I can see this part here, so this here, see, it's being pushed inwards. But in combination with with this here, we are onto something. But Lego has this as well. So it just doesn't fit in here. Yeah, and this is suddenly whole different world. The execution here is not the best. Looks like crap. Is in the way of things, but it's something. I guess. What if, hold on, what if we do this? What if we do this? This goes through. Can you see it? Probably can't. So here this goes through, but we can not do much with it. Can't do much with it. Yeah, Ben, I know. But the problem with Lego and all things plastic is that it's not metal. So we have to, we have to put forces through the roof as well. We cannot make the chassis as rigid as we would like in real life. So some force needs to go through the roof, no matter what you think. Yeah, I agree. And what we have here now, this is fine. If we take this away, that we did now, actually, okay, actually, even if we take this away, there's not much difference. There's not much difference, to be honest. Yeah, there's not much difference. Yeah, I guess we wasted a whole stream for nothing, literally. So if we put this back in and leave it like this, so with the L-beam in place here, it's fine. Yeah, it has to be fine. Yeah, like literally, for fuck's sake. Yeah. 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 Oh well. Oh well. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, I guess, for putting up with me, and I see you tomorrow.